One of Rockstar's biggest GTA 5 updates is about to drop, and this means one thing for all of us. Your bank account is about to get drained. No. But do not worry, you're in the right place, because in this video I'm going to be showing you the best way to make money passively in GTA 5 Online, so while whatever you're doing in the game, you can be making millions of dollars in the background for doing absolutely nothing. Now, if you did not know already, the number one best way to make money passively in GTA 5 Online is to fully utilize the nightclub business. There is little to nothing you have to do to run this business, and it can make you millions of dollars in the background, so it is basically free cash. So if you do already have a nightclub, that's a bonus, but I still recommend you watching this video because 90% of people have the nightclub set up wrong, and what I want to do in this video is show you how to set the nightclub up in the best and most efficient way so you can make the most amount of money in the background. But make sure to stick around until the end of the video because I will be giving you the accurate numbers for how much money you can make with the nightclub business. So starting from the beginning, if you do not already own a nightclub, I would highly recommend that you pick a nightclub that is most south on the map. So the best three nightclubs are the West Vinewood, the Downtown Vinewood, and the Del Perro nightclub. These nightclubs are the best because they are in a better location, so they will save you time. Now, when it comes to customizing your nightclub, you do not need to waste any money on anything other than storage. I would highly recommend that you pick the 5 storage slots, and that is going to allow you to store more stock inside your nightclub. Once you have made your purchase for your nightclub, you can then head up into your office, and once you access your computer, there will be a few missions that you need to complete, such as the staff setup, which is picking up your staff from different locations and bringing them back to the nightclub. You then also have the equipment setup, which is literally just going to pick up a party bus and bringing it back to your nightclub. You then have a third and final mission where you have to follow a plane until it lands, and then you will pick someone up and bring them back to the nightclub also. And once you get back, that is the nightclub set up and it should be up and running. So now that your nightclub is set up, we can move on to how to maximize your profits from the nightclub and make the most amount of money passively, so you do not need to do anything. But just bear in mind, this will cost you some money to get your nightclub set up, and once you have all of your upgrades done, you will be making a lot of money in the background, and it is definitely worth it. So if you head back over to your computer inside your nightclub, you want to click on the upgrades tab, and there is 2 upgrades on here that are very important. The first one is the staff upgrade, and what this will do is help prevent popularity loss every day inside the nightclub. And of course, you always want to be making sure that your nightclub popularity is on the full bar. And then you also have the equipment upgrade, which is 100% must have. This is going to improve the productivity of your warehouse technicians, so this will fill up your stock even quicker, and of course that means you're making money even faster. The security upgrade is optional, but in my eyes it's $700,000 that you do not need to spend. Moving on to the resident DJs, if you're struggling with your nightclub popularity, you can book another DJ for $100,000, and this will boost up your nightclub popularity straight away. And after that first booking, it is only $10,000 every time after that, so that is definitely worth investing into. Now, for the warehouse management, this is arguably the most important part of setting up your nightclub. In this section, you will find your technicians that you will be able to hire, and of course you want to be buying these technicians as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you which are the best goods to assign your technicians to. In the number 1 spot is the South American imports. This by far makes you the most amount of money, so this is the first one you want to be assigning to. You then have the pharmaceutical research. This also makes a lot of money, so definitely be higher into this one. Then in third you have the cash creation, and for the 4th spot you want to be assigning cargo and shipments, and then in last place there is sporting goods. And one tip for everyone, do not ever assign anyone to organic produce or printing and copying. These 2 goods are the worst out of all of them and do not make you much money at all. Now, if all of the goods are locked on your screen, it means that you do not have the business that is linked towards them goods. So for example, with the South American imports, you will need to own the clubhouse, as it will show in the top left hand corner. And do not worry, you do not need to be active inside your clubhouse, you just need to own the business, and that will unlock the South American imports. And the same goes for all of the other goods. You might need a clubhouse or a different business to unlock that section. So once you have all of that set up, you can now do whatever you want and you will be making money in the background. But before I put the earnings up onto the screen, I want to quickly talk about the couple of extra things. things, such as for a start you will earn $50,000 every in-game day, which will be put into your safe and you can go and collect whenever you want. And secondly, you will also unlock a contact called Johan, which you can ring up from your phone and he will give you a mission. And of course these missions are pretty easy, but once you complete this will give you some extra stock, and of course that means that your nightclub stock is filling up quicker and you can deliver it all whenever you want. But like I said, you do not need to do these missions at all. You can go and do some heists or whatever you do to make money and your nightclub stock will fill up in the background, and when you get some free time you can then go and deliver your stock. Now if you're wondering how much money you can actually make with this, I'm going to be putting everything on the screen so you can decide whether this is worth it for you. So I'm going to be basing this off the maximum earning, which includes all 5 technicians and you own all of the other businesses. You will earn in real time $50,000 to $60,000 per hour. I know that does not sound like a lot of money, but this is 100% passive with no missions required. So of course if you are running the Johan missions you can speed this up, but the real money comes in when you have a full warehouse of stock. So without high demand you will be able to make $1.4 million, and if the nightclub has high demand and Tony calls you, you will be making upwards of $1.9 million. And just for a time frame to fill up your stock to the maximum, it takes about 20 real-time hours. So in my opinion the best way to go about this is to set this up completely, have this running in the background, and then you can go and make money other ways like doing the Cayo Perico heist or literally any other way that makes you a lot of money. Now if you want to come and join me in my free Discord, the link will be in the description. Over there you will be able to find the best ways to make money on GTA before this new update, and of course you can receive help for anything that you need. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.